Happy birthday, Sims 4. We're gonna build and we're gonna have some fun. Right, I chose Oasis Springs because we built in the other base game world the last time, so I thought we could just switch it up a little bit. I have a rough idea what I want to do, so yeah, it's definitely gonna be a 7 shape. It's really been like 7 years of The Sims 4. I would love to play with a new kit that came out, but I don't have it yet. I'm waiting to get paid to get it. What do you guys think? Should we get a new game? It's been 7 years. There's so much controversy about that, isn't there? Some people want new games, some other people would like to have new content for The Sims. Like, honestly, I think I'll be fine with both. Yeah, we're gonna put a ladder here. I would like to a studio for this house. Like a very artsy sim could live in this house. I think it would suit them. It's not gonna be a huge house. I didn't wake up like too long ago. So yeah, I'm not gonna mess around with rooftops today. Like I said, something very chill, nothing too complicated instead. I felt like the last build I did, which was my latest video, I just felt that I could do so much better, and that was a Sims 1 base game build. So it's meant to be basic-y, you know. I haven't really done a proper build in a while, so why not just do it for the 7th anniversary? It's perfect. I've been having like so much fun posting videos as well. I need a new mouse, I think. But we're not here today to talk about that. I'm sorry. I should be ready for these things before I start recording. I'm so sorry. My mouse doesn't want to collaborate today. Alright, so we have the outside done. Wait, what could we choose? Maybe something brick-like since it's all brick. Now, I won't be able to say I don't know what I'm doing, and if I'm doing it wrong, because I actually know what I'm doing. If it comes out bad, then that's on me. Sims 4 building system is most likely one of my favorites. I think it's the most well done out of the whole series. That's why I have so much fun with it. We don't have the create a style system that we had in Sims 3. That's the only thing that I really missed about it. I feel so much more confident when I build in The Sims 4. I haven't spent that much time building in The Sims 3, so people made worlds out of the game. There's some sort of beauty in The Sims 3. Some aspects that we'll never probably have in any Sims game. I hope it won't end up like that. Sims 4 has had a really long run. I'm curious to see what they're coming up with next. I also have this weird feeling that maybe they're working on this refresh pack because another bigger team are working on The Sims 5. Now, I'm not saying it is true. It could be. Who knows? I'm not sure which windows go for because this one's very specific. Let me filter. I guess this. Oh, there's a lot of light in there. Very bright windows, aren't there? This is gonna be a kitchen area, but I would like to have it open. Yeah, I want to kind of not super expensive house. Your sim doesn't have to grind their whole life to get it. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom house. Yeah, definitely need to change my house, buy a new one. I would love to get the one that actually connects to The Sims 4 and it changes light every time your sim changes mood. But again, it's probably an imminent kind of fix that I need to solve. I'm gonna work around the kitchen first and then I'm gonna decide how to color it. We're gonna make a little dine area here. Yeah, why not? Some coffee. I do have some good memories with this game, and despite having a few friends that I'm more into The Sims 3 right now rather than Sims 4, I think they would agree with me about the build buy system, which is so much more easier in The Sims 4. I think The Sims 4 was born to be kind of simple and minimalized. A lot of people don't like it. I agree with it. After how rich The Sims 3 was, I understand because people come from when they say that we got so much, and every time a franchise publishes a new game, it should be better and bigger than the last one. It didn't happen with this game at first. Like, we didn't even have polls when this game came out. A very basic thing to have, even The Sims 1. And so I always understood where a lot of people, I guess you could say, bitterness came from. Like I said, I'm a true believer of every time a new game drops of a new franchise, it should be so much better. And if it isn't, then of course we're gonna be pissed about it. Of course we're gonna complain, and it took so long to have so much in The Sims 4. And I understand, you know, there's stuff like Resident Evil that I will agree with. People shouldn't complain. We have so much that's been brought to us. It's one of those things that we do need to consider when we go forward. We don't have to go backwards. That's just in general in life, isn't it? I feel like it is for me. There's no point of going backwards. Like, there's no excuse today to be racist or a homophobe, because we're going forward and we shouldn't be things like that anymore, at least in my opinion. But there's always gonna be somebody that doesn't agree with it, and so that's what I always wanted to get across. Sometimes you need to cut people off, for example, when you're going forward but they're not. And I've had that excuse where, but this person is younger than you, this person is this and that, and I'm like, I'm 24 and I'm perfectly how I am, and ooh, I like that. And I look forward. I would like for others who I resonate with to do the same. And we're almost 2022. Come on, there's no place to be like that anymore. We need to look in a better direction, and that's how I approach life. Alright, let's move on to the living room. I'm not sure what to go for, actually. Maybe something minimalistic again. This is getting very depressing. Oh, I don't mind that, actually. Kind of fits with the couch. But no, I don't intend for it to be depressing. If we can do better, we should do better. I'm not sure. Maybe that one, actually. I do look forward to seeing what else Sims has in store for us, since they've said they're not backing out from Sims 4 anytime soon. Which also leads me to believe, is it a thing where they're gonna keep updating it even though we're getting a new game? I would love for games to have constant updates. I don't like when games just come out and they drop them off after, I don't know, a year or two. So let's put that there. Sims 4 has been so much fun to do on my streams as well. It's been one of those games that people genuinely love to watch. People on my streams seem to love the chaos of The Sims. I love that because there's no other game that I care the most about. I would say Resident Evil. I've played so much more Sims compared to Resident Evil. I have, even though it'd be surprising. I was a kid and me and my sister were playing it. We would install it on my dad's computer, and he hated The Sims at the time because he knew what we were doing. He just kind of turned away saying, no, I don't see it. All we did would be just cancel the icon off of the desktop. Basically, yeah, he probably wouldn't find out, but he would. And it was so much fun. It was so goofy for us to do that because we were little kids. So we were just hoping our dad wouldn't see that, turn away and let us play when he was at work. And that's what we would do. Every time my dad was at work, it was time to play The Sims. The fact that he did that was probably because maybe he didn't want us to get into games so early, but we did, and we knew we loved games as well because he was playing Roller Coaster Tycoon instead. So I think after a while my dad just decided to give up altogether. The beauty of it is that then he bought us the PlayStation 1. We kind of switched more for console at the time, but the love for The Sims was always there. Me and my sister got a computer that we would share, which was portable computers my dad used to pair, and he put us together this computer for us to play with, like huge monitor and a huge tower. That's all we would do. Like when we would come back from school, we'd go on and play The Sims 2 at the time. I don't know, don't you have that feeling when you were a kid, everything just felt perfectly fine when you would go on your games and you didn't have to think about anything else? There's nothing I can compare to that, and if I ever have kids, I just want them to experience something similar as well, because it was the best feeling coming back from school, going completely skip homeworks sometimes just to play Sims. And yeah, you shouldn't do that, but sometimes I look back and I'm like, I don't even regret doing that. I wouldn't be here probably. Go on The Sims, be who you want to be. I know I'm rambling too much. I'm feeling nostalgic because Sims 4 is 7 years. This world is naked, so maybe something here. Sims also made me connect with so many people growing up. My friends from school, figuring out that they were playing Sims on their PSP. It was like one of the best feelings. I was like, whoa, you're playing Sims on PSP? have it on the PlayStation 2, or I would be like, I have it on PC, do you want to play with me? My best friend growing up, she had it on console, and we would eat with her when we'd have a break from school before going to our afternoon classes. And we would spend so much time just playing Sims and taking in turns. We couldn't wait to just get home and play Sims together. Right, so apart from streaming it today, yeah, there's plenty of flaws in EA Max's today, but I feel like supporting the game, buying it, it's always the best thing you can do. If you truly can support something that you love, buy it. And yeah, it could be upsetting today because of how much DLCs we have, you know, how much we spend on games. It is really something that should be legal, but I don't think it will ever be now. It's too much of a thing, you know, skins that drop, DLCs, and it's never gonna change today. If you were always a Sims player, that was always the case. It's not that we didn't have DLCs back then, it's just they offered more. They got too comfortable with it, maybe too comfortable. No one really was ever bothered about playing Sims games and buying the DLCs, as far as I remember. It can get to that again. We can go back to that if we really like push for it. Again, it's unfortunate. You know, I'm pretty confident in whatever Sims 5 is gonna be. I know we shouldn't be because of the multiplayer rumors. There's always been a time where other Sims games were thought as multiplayer in early stages, and they've changed that. I'm gonna push for it to not be multiplayer as much as I can. I like to be alone with my own Sims and maybe kill some in the meantime. It is a weird shaped room, I'm not gonna lie, struggling a bit. Okay, so let's move on to the bathroom. Very simple, not gonna spend too much time on it. A bathtub warrior, so I love bathtub. I always say if you have a bathtub, abuse of it until you can, because yes, you should always do that. A washing machine, yeah, why not? A little rug. Oh, no, I hate that. If you look at the history of the Sims, most of them are single player, so. Alright, let's go upstairs. I'm looking for kind of a studio place, something really inspiring, you know. Build by, I love build by in this one. I've always had so much fun building in this game. Like sometimes really it is tough for me to complain about this game because something always that's missing as well. So that's the only issue with it. Like it appears like a rich game because of all the DLCs we got, but it needs more. And I'm not saying I want more. It really does. It needs more. I've been playing a lot more Sims 3 recently. There's some details that they're not in the Sims 4. Also, one of the best things about the Sims players, it's how much creativity we can come up with. Like people who build huge stuff in this game, like Hogwarts and castles, and you know, whoa, like no other game is like the Sims. Yeah, putting a stereo here would be ideal because we could paint and listen to music at the same time. Listening to music while you draw and all, it's very inspiring, isn't it? The outside, how about a hot tub? There's so much controversies about hot tubs, but yes. Very excited to see how everything else gonna pan out for The Sims 4. Hopefully for the best. This video wasn't really meant to be recorded. Hope you guys enjoyed celebrating with me The Sims 4 7th anniversary. I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.